Self-improvement, quite a big topic recently. A lot of people talking about it more, a lot of people doing new things, changing it up and trying to be unique. Are these things ruining your life? Is this just a fucking huge distraction? I'm going to be talking about this today, but make sure you like and subscribe before we get into it. Helps me out so much. And let's see if these self-improvement bullshit is actually true. Now, this isn't some guide or some top 5. Well, it is a top 5, but not as you would expect. What I've done is I've got the top 5 trending things about self-improvement that people have been talking about and making videos about. And I'm going to see, and I'm going to give you my own opinion on them all and tell you if they're shit or not. It's not going to be like my top 5, if you do this, you're going to be a multi-billionaire. No, none of that BS. It's just my opinion on what it is and how it works. So trend number 1, lifelong learning and skill development. Obviously, I would say this is probably the best one out of the list. The world's changing fast and the people that are constantly learning, like I say in all my videos, they're the ones that are going to be up there with the best. Now, this is true. I feel like everyone should learn their whole life, because if you're not, your brain's going to get bored and you're going to be thinking, oh, what else can I do? And it keeps you active, really. So it's healthy for your brain, as well as loads of other pros and cons. But if you're constantly learning something new about the thing that you're doing, or you're constantly trying to develop new skills, you're going to be the best at it, or you're going to be better. Now, with AI coming in and everything, you can learn so much easier. And some of it you don't even have to learn, because you can just get an AI to do it. But I do feel like learning is now the easiest thing to ever be done. Don't know why humans do this, but what they do, or what they've been doing over the past few years, is try and find different ways to learn the brain. And I don't know why they're doing this, but there's so many ways to learn, it's unreal. Anyone who's famous will say this. Now, your biggest investment in life is your knowledge. If you know something that someone else doesn't, you're worth a lot of money. Let's put it that way. Now, if you're struggling to learn, literally just look up on Google, how can I learn this? Go to ChatGPT and ask it to give you a script on how you can learn something if you're struggling that hard. And it will give you loads of sources and loads of things to work with to learn. But I do think lifelong learning is so key and efficient to your life. If you're not doing it, I would. Trend 2, I don't know whether this is a trend, but we'll just say it anyway. Creativity and innovation. So what the one thing that humans have differently to AI? Creativity. An AI can't think like a human, doesn't go through the same emotions. So the one advantage that we have on AIs is our creativity. So this is one thing that I believe won't be replaced by AI in the future, because we'll be the one working them. We'll have the creativity. We'll have the plan to how we want whatever we're getting AI to make us. Now, companies, and if you're building a business, you're going to want creative ideas, and you're going to want someone that's always creative and just coming up with new things, because that's how you improve. If you're constantly coming up with new ways to improve and creative ideas as well, you're going to be a well better business than someone that's got no one that's very creative. Now, what a lot of people tend to do is they express their, creativity through music. Content creation is a very big one. Loads of people out there nowadays filming a video and posting it on YouTube. Maybe it's creative because it's their video. They've made it, they've come up with the ideas, they've done different things to make it work on YouTube. Writing is another big one, and art. So there's loads of ways to express yourself in creativity. It's just whether you got the mindset for it as well. People are just naturally born a lot more creative than others. It just depends who you are. The future does belong to the people who think out of the box. Literally so true. Mr. Beast thought outside the box. Elon Musk thought outside the box. All these people that are famous and up there, they thought outside the box. That's what's different between you and them. Now, trend 3. This is one that I've seen pop up a lot. It was last year, but later on. Now, this is digital detoxing. Now, you've probably heard of this. Basically, what it is no social media, no phones, no technology, and just really maximize your focus and your well-being. And studies show that being on your phone, iPads, laptops, whatever, for loads of hours does kill your creativity and your focus. Obviously, as you can see now with TikTok, it's fucking short form content that's ruining your life. So it's like that. As soon as you remove that, your brain goes back to normal and how it should be. And digital detox, I think, is a really good thing because you can just think throughout the day without having social media or that rule in your life. You can just forget about everything and just focus on you and what you need to do in that day. Now, obviously, people have a job on social media and shit, bit hard, but if you can just put your phone down for a few hours in the day, that's more than what 90% of the people are doing. Let's say if you've got an 8 hour time, daily time average, let's say you get that down to like 6 hours. That's better than 8 hours, as long as it's something small. Now, what you can do nowadays, because they've made it so easy, is set screen limits, screen time, whatever, and it'll just turn your phone off. Literally no excuses. But I would say this is going to help you the most. If you're working on a project, get rid of your phone for a day. Just whilst you work on it, your focus, your creativity, it's all going to improve and be better. And guess what? You can actually think straight for once without constantly grabbing your phone or going to that and being distracted and not getting enough work done in the day. You can just focus on what needs to be done. Now, if you want to get ahead, it's a good way to get ahead. Spend less time obviously consuming it and more time creating. This is what's going to set you apart from, the average person in their life that's hooked on the phone. You're going to be maximizing your potential. I'm going on to trend number 4, mindfulness and meditation. Now, I still see a lot of people do this. It kind of popped off again a few months ago. Heard a lot of people talk about it. This could just be my algorithm though at the same time. But I think it's good. I think it's a good key to have, but you don't need to live this meditation lifestyle to be a fucking entrepreneur or some famous bloke. But meditation is literally proven to release stress and it boosts your focus because you're literally one with your body, let's say that. But it does help. It's proven to help. Just like yoga, just like any meditation kind of fitness, it helps your mind. Now, this is obviously going to set you apart from the others because who's meditating, who's spending half an hour of their day just relaxing. Most boxers do it to help focus and prepare for the next fight or prepare for the fight they're literally going into in an hour. Now, there's also a load of apps that help with breathing, meditation, whatever. There's a Wim Hof app, there's Headspace, there's loads. If you type them up on App Store or Google Play, whatever, there's loads. Now, even if it's just 10 minutes of your day, relaxing and just, in a room full of darkness and just relaxing, that's better than the majority of the people out there in the world. And it does help anxiety and better decisions also. Even some of the busiest people in the world still make time for meditation or some sort of fitness in their life. So this is a sign to maybe start it or start doing a little tiny bit in your day, even if it's really busy, because not a lot of people wind down and just relax throughout the day. And I think it's a lot better, let's say you go football or go in the gym, you're getting all that built up, energy and shit out of your body, and then you can relax and just be you for the rest of the day. Now, this is why I always do it in the morning to get over and done with, because then you're not going through the day having this energy and you just want to burn it off. You've burnt it off and then now you can relax. Works better, gives you a better mind, and your overall health. Now, trend 5, time management and productivity. So planning your day, what you can fit in your day, when to do it, how long it's going to take, etc. This can help. Now, if you plan it correctly, it can help with your production, obviously, productivity, because you're planning your day to the best that it can be and with the most you can fit in without burning yourself out or overwhelming yourself. Now, good time management would be, maybe waking up at 10 o'clock, just an example, doing work for an hour, so until 11, then 11 till 2, go in the gym and just winding down, and then back to do more work. That's giving yourself time to breathe and also time to work. Now, this is good time management. That's what you want to kind of include. Don't be like work from fucking 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. because you don't need to put that much work in, really. A lot of people say work 12 hours and you'll get this and you get... Yeah, you will, but sometimes you don't actually have to do that. It's not everyone's case to work 24 hours a day. Some people might have an easier job or less things to do in the job, but there always is things to do. But don't overwhelm yourself or burn yourself out, because this will make you feel down or not want to do it anymore and just quit it because you fucking half dead. You don't want to feel like that. Now, the key to success isn't actually doing the most, it's doing the thing that is the most important. Now, obviously, if you do more of the things that are important, it's going to be better than doing more of just everything, because you're just focusing on the main things that you need to do for the day. And the next day comes and you've got another main task for that day. So just manage it correctly and it'll make you more productive and just better. And it'll give you a bit of ease, because then you don't have to think, what have I got to do now? What have I got to fit in? It's just, you've already planned your day. Now, don't be planning months ahead. Just plan each day as it comes, not fucking in a year's time, I'm going to be doing this lifestyle for this long. Just plan what is coming up in the next 24 hours. Now, don't be working harder, just work smarter. Work on what you think actually matters. You don't need to focus on this bullshit. But these things, they're trending, possibly for a reason. Now, they're trending for a reason, obviously. Most of them are good. There's a bit iffy ones, but I would say the majority of them are good and are not BS. Listen to some, but obviously some people do waffle on the internet, so just try and blank that out and listen to the right people. But I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, like and subscribe, like I said, and I will see you in the next one. Also, comment what are you going to change, what are you going to do in the comments, and I'll respond to them. Peace.